Hi friends. So today's Wellness Minutes are about how to support your thyroid function optimally. Now, in another video, we discussed how the thyroid works and also if you have hypothyroidism, why your medication may not be working. This little video takes it a little further, looking at supportive nutrients and also things that you can take out of your environment to help you out. Now, we know that the raw ingredients for T4 or for thyroid hormone is tyrosine and iodine. Now, tyrosine is an amino acid, and an amino acid is a protein. So if you get enough protein in your diet, that's a first great start. Iodine, likewise, we need to make sure that we're getting that into our diet. And if you're in southwestern Ontario, you live in the Goiter Belt, which means most of the soil doesn't have any iodine left in it anymore. So we have to ensure that we're taking it in another way. So salt is a great way to take in your iodine. So whether you're doing an iodized salt or you're taking a sea salt, that's a good way. Likewise, incorporating sea vegetables. So any of the wakame or kelp, any of that kind of seaweed-like food would be a good source. Now, in order to convert T4 to T3, the active form, one of those iodines needs to go away, and the responsible mineral for that is selenium. Now, selenium can be found in seafood, in turkey, in navy beans, and Brazil nuts is a great one for that. So to ensure you're getting that in the diet is also helpful. So now that's kind of like taking in what we need in regards to food to make sure that we have at least the proper nutrients there. But the other thing to consider is some of the things that we may be doing in our environment that are hindering our thyroid from working. And one of those things is plastic. So whether you are using a plastic wrap or a plastic sandwich bag or a plastic storage container, drinking out of water bottles, those types of things, that's a big endocrine disruptor. And that's some of the toxins that we don't want in. There's a lot of chemicals in these plastics that are hindering our thyroid function. So it really pays to avoid doing these things, especially if you're heating. I know a lot of people that would, maybe still use a microwave and they're having plastic in there. And anytime that you heat or cool plastic, you release the chemicals all the more. So that's one thing you can do. The other thing you can avoid is fragrance, which I know a lot of people love their perfumes and such, but to go to more of a natural way of using perfumes, because fragrances nowadays have a lot of toxic yuck in them. And likewise, the other cosmetics that we're using. So now more than ever, the cosmetics are full of a whole bunch of garbage, and we're putting that on our skin and it's just sponging into us. And a lot of times it ends up in the wrong places and it shouldn't even be there at all, really. So those are things to consider with your thyroid function. I hope that you found this little video helpful, and I hope I've given you something to think about. Food for thought. Stay healthy, friends.